Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your March 2022 general readings. We are looking at the first 2 weeks of March from the 1st through the 15th. This reading is for the air sign of Gemini, the twins. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. As always, thanks for taking the time to be here. For your likes, shares, subscribes, support, donations, feedback, comments, those of you who reach out for personal readings, and many blessings back to you. Okay, Gemini, this reading is for you for the first 2 weeks of March 2022. That's if your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign is in March. That's if your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign is in Gemini. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Gemini. It's a general reading, of course, going to resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch all of your signs for any additional insight. And if you do find something resonates with you, you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking on the description link, that arrow. I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings, so email me if you're interested. I'd be delighted to hear from you. Okay, Gemini, let's see what the first 2 weeks of March have in store for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Legacy of the Divine. I feel a bit distracted while I'm shuffling this, Gemini, because I keep getting, in regards to the energy of your reading, I just keep getting chatter or conflict or arguments. All right, let's take a look. All right, Gemini, we begin with the Three of Cups. Parties, social energy can represent a group of three. People who enjoy the time they spend with each other, especially the good social time they spend with each other. Kindred spirits, your tribe, your best friends, your social circle. It can also represent positive social connections in your community. With the Moon, perhaps a lack of certainty, perhaps a little confusion, or maybe feeling a bit stuck, maybe feeling pulled towards something but not really quite sure how something's going to work out, because the Moon can also represent, deep-seated fears kind of coming out in a general sense of vague uneasiness. Next to that, we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus showing up as a female. Could be a male in a general reading. Could be any sign, really. With the Queen of Swords, that is likely you, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We have the Ace of Coins, the number 1, the Ace of Earth, new beginnings. This would be practical new beginnings. It could be a new job, moving, relocating, a new project of some kind, money or resources needed to start something. With the Ace of Swords, this is a new beginning. This is also, the number 1, a new option, a new opportunity to start on a new path. Ace of Swords is the Ace of Air, which is the element of air governs our intellectual landscape. So the suit of swords is typically about, communication and ideas and perspectives and ideologies and how we view things, because that affects how we communicate. The Ace of Swords is kind of like the epiphany, the light bulb going off on your head, truth and information revealed, a new beginning. It's also a card strongly related to success. So there's a new project going on here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus is the Four of Cups. An offer being made. You're not sure if you should take it or not, or perhaps you're making an offer and the other person isn't, or group isn't sure about it, because the Four of Cups represents somebody who is looking at an opportunity or an offer of some kind, but they're not quite sure if they should take it or not. They do have 3 cups upright and full, so they may not be sure they need to, which is maybe where this Moon card energy is coming in. This is actually looking kind of similar to your sister sign Aquarius. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. In Aquarius's reading, it was kind of similar in that there was kind of a division between people or a group of people, one side wanted to push forward and manifest something and the other side didn't, or wanted to pull out or something like that. Let's clarify this Four of Cups. The Magician, the manifester, somebody who has reached a place through a lot of time and effort and experience that they're now able to take what they think about in their head, an idea or a dream, and manifest it into physical reality by combining their skills, their tools, their wisdom, the road that they've walked already, and the physical work to make something manifest into reality. And with it, we also have the Three of Coins, which is a card of teamwork, collaboration, kind of everybody being united under a common cause or goal of some kind. Although the Three of Coins can be kind of challenging because it can represent that everybody is, there for the same reason, but they might not agree on, because it can be a card of compromise, negotiation, mediation. Okay, we want to do this, but we don't all agree on how it should be done or who's going to contribute what. So there is an opportunity to collaborate, perhaps with a group of people, manifest something with a group of people, but either it's being offered to you and you're not sure about it, or you're offering it to somebody else, or pitching it to some other group or something and they're not sure about it. But it's definitely an opportunity to start something new, to manifest something new. And the something new, I mean, this is a general reading, so like I often say, the thing is going to vary. Whatever the thing is going to vary. This does not feel like a relationship reading per se in terms of love and romance. This is more oriented towards, Ace of Coins, Ace of Swords. This could be a new project, a new job, a new collaboration on something, building something. It's starting something new. But not everybody's completely on board yet. Let's clarify that Three of Cups. Kindred spirits, party. So, it is a strongly social card. It might be, creating an event or joining an event or planning an event of some kind for some of you. This is a general reading, so the importance of it and the intensity of it is going to vary. For some of you, it might be a small deal, not a big deal. For others of you, it might be a big deal. Three of Cups. The Four of Swords, taking a temporary step back to rest, recuperate, gain some perspective. The Knight of Swords, information and conversation. Yeah, so you're taking a break. This is taking a step back. This is literally taking a break from the conversation. Because of the moon as well, because it's just, there's too much uncertain right now. Maybe that everybody's not agreeing. It may be that you're just tired of worrying about whether you can get somebody on board, or, this is like literally taking a break from reading about it, from talking about it. Let's clarify the moon. It's kind of like haggle, negotiate, or waiting. Oh, I need a break from this. You go off and take like a temporary break. Clarify the moon. The sun and the star. Oh my gosh, you've got the moon, the sun, and the star. This can be needing to take a break and just go off and have some fun and be silly, right? It can represent that as well. It can also represent that part of the problem here is that, which again is very similar to your sister air sign Aquarius, it could be that whether there's one or two naysayers or whatever, the uncertainty is whether this thing is going to be worth it, whether it's going to be enjoyable, and whether there's, whether you have a hope of actually creating something in a realistic way. Like, for example, if this is a project or a group that's oriented towards doing something, you have an idea, some people are on board with it, and some people are like, I don't know if that's realistic. I don't know if we can really do this, and, how enjoyable is this going to be? But this is like taking a step back from it temporarily. Queen of Cups. I don't often clarify court cards because in a general reading they could be anybody, but let's see. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups because the Queen of Swords is likely you. Queen of Cups. King of Cups, so there might be a couple there. The Five of Swords, ambitious, winning at all costs, not wanting to give up, wanting to keep pushing ahead no matter what, no matter the cost, no matter what it takes. Five of Wands, conflict, internal conflict, external conflict. Yeah, it's this is so similar to Aquarius. There's a division here. And it might be that you're disagreeing with this couple, or it might be that within the king and queen themselves, they're disagreeing or squabbling among themselves as to whether or not this thing can even be accomplished and whether it's worth it or not. For many of you, this may be a project of some kind. What the project is, again, it's general reading, could be anything. But yeah, everybody's not on board. I think, and that may be what you're taking a temporary break from, is that, okay, right, you can't seem to get everybody on board here. You may have to proceed, because it feels like, and it looks like, you probably end up doing this anyway, but it may be not with everybody you wanted to at the beginning. Let's clarify the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is clarified by the Ace of Coins. The Chariot, success, again at all costs, success through sheer determination, perseverance, willpower, no matter what it takes. You really feel strongly that this can be accomplished, or somebody feels really strongly that this can be accomplished, and they're going to go ahead with it anyway, whether everybody's on board with it or not. Clarify the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, that's crazy. Ace of Coins clarified by the Ace of Coins. Ace of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords, again. Queen of Swords twice. Ace of Swords twice. Ace of Coins twice. It looks like this project, this whatever this thing is going to go ahead anyway. It feels like, again, you or one side is like convinced they can do this, and they're going to go ahead and do it with or without you, or you with or without them. It does look like there starts out to be some squabbling, just ongoing, like not being able to get everybody on the same page. And that can mean everything from everybody's on the same page with doing the thing, but they just can't seem to agree on how, when, where, who's contributing what. Or the conflict might be that you're trying to get somebody on board who doesn't want to be on board. Or maybe they were on board and are pulling out. But in the end, it looks like it moves ahead, even if everybody's not on board the way that you want them to be. And again, like Aquarius says, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of whiffling and waffling here in terms of your energy. It looks like you're going to forge ahead anyway at the end. All right, well, let's just wrap that up with any final advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit for Gemini for the first 2 weeks of March. Page of Wands, being at the start of a new path, excitement, enthusiasm. The Fool, starting off on a brand new journey, the very first major arcana card in the tarot, stepping out of your comfort zone, taking a chance, taking a risk, and trusting. So, yeah, it looks like not only is this, whatever this thing is, this project or whatever this is going to be forging ahead. You're going to be forging ahead on this, or the people that believe in it are going to be pushing ahead on it. But it also looks like it's spirit supported, and it's a pretty exciting sort of thing. Okay, Gemini, those are your messages for the first 2 weeks of March. I hope you found them helpful, gave you some food for thought or some validation of what you were already thinking. Again, if this resonates enough that you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Click on the description link below for contact details. Email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the March mid-month readings. Until then, take care, stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.